So to bring it all together, J. Cole, we really just want you to come back and to continue to be yourself. I would like to hear Kendrick on the album. I would like to hear Nicki on the album. I would like to hear JID on the album. I need to hear Offset on the album. I said I need to hear Offset. I need to hear Offset. I would love to hear Glorilla on the album. I think that'll be really cool. Hopefully she takes her time with it and you know, up her writing chops. I would love to hear that. If you want, pick up Mona Leo. Mona Leo would be great. Um, who else? This one. Listen. J. Cole, can you please call Brent Fayez? Please. Call Brent and just see what he doing. Just see what he doing and hear what he got. Oh my God. J. Cole. Okay. We don't need HYB because like hearing Cole talk about his escapades in a misogynistic hip hopic way, I don't like that. I like when I hear J. Cole talk about love or talk about remember his verse on Beautiful. It was it Black with him and Slack, Six Black or whatever. What was that? I'm loving your style. It's honorable. That was one of his best verses. I like when J. Cole empowers women. We don't need misogynistic Cole. We love you though. I know. Listen, Cole, I know they own you. I know they own you. Like white on rice. So I know, we know. But we would like to just, preserve the little bit of moralistic rappers we got left. That's all I'm saying. It's just the brand, it's just the image, and we know. Cole, you can get them. But HYB was not my favorite. It was funny, but it's not my favorite. So yeah, if we could get Brent Fayez with J. Cole, we would be in business. So that the flow experimentation. Love the laid back flow, but I would like some more experimentation like you did on, like J. Cole did on the off season. Mm-hmm. Punching the clock. Love that. And here's the big one. I do want you to respond to Drake. I don't need a Kendrick beef. I want a Kendrick reconciliation. Yes. And Drake got to get BTA. You got to spank him. You got to spank him. Drake, you fake. You late. How dare you come into my force field and try to pick? No. Um, you're angry. You're jealous. Oh, please talk about the jealousy. J. Cole knows Drake is jealous. Talk about that. Talk about Mr. Jealous. And you ain't got to say his name because we going to know. We going to know. The fans, we going to know. And you could just chomp them down, eat them up. Are you still faithful? I mean, go ahead and say it. Talk about your kids and your family. No, we love that. We love that. We love that. Or just like how you talked about in the Summer Walker audio hug, and how you just talked about like being more sensitive from having kids and just being more sensitive in general through your enlightenment journey and through just your career versus your personal life. I would love to hear, a perspective, a dad's perspective, so that people could consume that and actually learn from that. Because with J. Cole, let's be clear, he speaks to your spirit, he speaks to your heart, and a lot of his music is meant to help you reflect it uh, is to reflect and think deeper and think freer and to challenge the mindset you already have. So if he could continue to do that and he could continue to uh, experiment with the flow, I would really appreciate that just as a fan and as a consumer and as a person that spends my money for music. I mean, that's all I'm speaking from, that perspective. Um, yeah, I really value the artists that I value because music is spiritual. I always tell you guys that it's not always just about the person, it's about what they're speaking into the atmosphere and what we're aligning to moving forward and what people want. People really do. Russ said it best. People want music that matches their adulthood. I don't want regressed music. I don't like the regression, Drake. To start off so amazing and so deep and so profound and so vulnerable to change into someone that's shallow and hollow and um, fake and forced, and that's a sad tale. We will actually want to see the opposite. We will want to see an artist get deeper, get more profound. But I understand that's the game, that's the politics, that's the bells, that's the whistles, that's all of that. But some of that is not just that. It's you becoming compromised, or it's you allowing outside influences to come in and inhabit who you are, and then a lot of stuff becomes perverted, and then that's what you speak out of your mouth, and then now you're influencing a whole culture to do shallow, unsubstantial things that really in the long run you're not making that big of an impact in the long run, as you can see. So I just felt like him grabbing Cole to get on his album was such a desperate attempt of trying to say that this is one of the biggest albums. That was a desperate attempt, and it wasn't the best verse from Cole. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It is what it is. It was great. It was cool, you know, but that's what we want, Cole. We want you in your bag with other people that make sense on your album, even if it's a new artist. We don't matter. It doesn't matter. Just somebody that makes sense. But please know the Brent Fayez thing. Like, no, seriously. Like, seriously. Fall into his vibe. Fall into his vibe. That's when you put that laid back love. Girl, we would eat for days. So that's just what I would like from the new era of J. Cole. I do feel like music is a little dead, especially on the male side. What happened? It's a little dead on the male side, but I would love to see that. Tell me, what do y'all want to see from J. Cole? Put your comments below. Tell me, like, what would you like to see from him and hear from him, and what do you think about his perception right now in the media?